What's going on, everybody? Here again with your world political updates. So, China held a summit along with their military parade. At the summit, they gathered a lot of the BRICS countries, and it's one of those things where you want to, for the United States anyway, they really want to be careful. They really want to watch what's going on because in this gathering, I mean, you had Putin and Modi getting real close. They've always been close. Actually, they have a very strong relationship. It's among the reasons why India said, "Hey, look, we're not taking sides in this Ukrainian war. We're not going to ostracize Russia. We're just going to use this to our advantage because we have close to 1 billion people or more, and they need fuel." So India's, like I said, didn't pick sides and were able to secure real good oil because the crude that comes out of Russia is very good. But they were able to secure it for a hefty discount. Okay. And they bought a lot of it. Um, you know, but it's one of the things the United States has to be careful of because we're talking about countries that actually produce things that pretty much the world buys. All right. You have Apple, who is going to stop making their iPhones in China, which is the country that Xi Jinping represents. And they're now going to start making their iPhones in India. All right. And we're mad at India. We're tariffing India by 50% tariffs on India because India is buying oil from Russia. Even though currently as we speak, the United States is still buying fertilizer from Russia. Europe is still buying oil and natural gas from Russia. All right. So what's the problem? India's like, what's the problem? Why can't we do what the rest of the world is still doing? And then, of course, we have Xi Jinping, who has cornered almost all the rare earth mineral markets in Africa and other places. In the United States, we tried tariffing them at 40%, but they said, okay, you're going to tariff us at 40%. We're not going to send any of these uh, um, natural resources that we've cornered from Africa and other places. We're not going to send any of these rare earth minerals to the United States anymore. All right. And that's why the United States had gone to go make deals with African countries who haven't yet made a deal with China. All right. In order to stop the wars, finally stop the wars that are going on in those countries. So which goes to tell me, if Palestine and Gaza had rare earth minerals, that war would have been over since. I digress. But the other interesting thing that came out of that whole winning weekend that China will say it had is that it capped off its summit with a military parade. And at that military parade, Putin was there. Putin was like, "Hey, I'm hanging out here all weekend." All right. Putin was there and Kim Jong-un was there. The interesting thing in this dynamic is that as Russia was running out of troops to fight their war in Ukraine, Kim Jong-un signed a military treaty pact